Hi, my name is Jennifer Sayre. I'm a history and education major at the University of California, Riverside. And today's topic is the issues of morality that are forced onto faculty and students at religious affiliated institutes. The Honor Code is a moral contract that is between the university and each student and faculty member at the university. The university expects each student and faculty member to adhere to all of the rules that are set within these moral codes. Many of them go into detail about sexual contact or specific religious beliefs. This brings about issues with advocacy, curriculum, and sexual health. The first issue that I'd like to talk about is the lack of sexual health resources on religious affiliated campuses. Now, this is due to the religious belief that sex is for married individuals. However, in our country alone, 50% of people will come in contact at least once in their lifetime with a sexually transmitted disease. So, having life saving measures such as free STD screening is essential to the safety of not only the students, but the faculty at every university. So the next issue is an issue that we can see across not only religious affiliated institutes, but also our country in general. It's really an issue of diversity and acceptance of that diversity and allowing everyone to have a voice in our country. Uh, the religious affiliated campuses use their moral codes that have clauses that um, expect the students to refrain from homosexual activity or expect them to refrain from Muslim prayer because they're a Christian institution or a Catholic institution. It creates a negative campus climate because students who aren't exposed to those kinds of beliefs and lifestyles continue to believe that they are not of the same moral standard as a Christian standard or a Catholic standard or whatever religious standard that the campus has. And it also means that students that have chose to sacrifice their individuality to go to a specific religious affiliated campus, whatever that reason is, they tend to feel like they don't have a voice and that that part of their life is not accepted. Also, college is a time where everyone finds themselves. So someone may have gone into college not knowing that they were gay or transgendered. And when they realize that, it could cause self shame. They might not know where to turn to talk to someone. And that's something that's very important on every campus. Acceptance is something that should be taught throughout the entire world. And if it's not taught, it translates into adulthood. And that's something that we can see in our country today. Another issue that we see that is concerning is that many religious affiliated colleges also have religious influenced curriculum, especially when it comes to the scientific aspect of education. A lot of colleges, religious affiliated colleges, will not teach evolution at all, or they will briefly teach it. And this translates into the United States being at the bottom of the scientific totem pole, or near the bottom, rather, in the entire world. And this statistic shows that 31% of adults in our country believe in creationism over evolution. So it's very important for us to find a way to teach the most up-to-date scientific theories, even if we have to do it in a gentle way that does not dismiss religious beliefs. There are three guest speakers that I feel can shine some light on these issues. The first being Dr. Dennis Limericks. He is a professor that teaches the theory of evolution from a creationist standpoint. So his curriculum is not as disrupting to certain religious beliefs, and it also manages to get the points across about evolution. The second guest speaker is Zabrina Zamblin. She's kind of a face to the victims of these clauses. She was a straight A student. She was a part of student body government at Azusa Pacific. She was very well liked across the campus for 4 years until the campus found out about her same sex relationship that was outside of campus. They immediately asked her to step down from her positions in student body government, and they told her that if she didn't end her relationship with her wife, that they would dismiss her from their school. I think that hearing her story will help get across the urgencies of these issues. The next guest speaker is Corey Struder. He's a former student of Georgetown University, which is the oldest Catholic institute in our country. During the 4 years of his educational journey, he managed to change the views of the college enough to bring free STD screening once a semester to all students that ask for it. He also created a program that it's a student organization that supplies emergency contraceptives and also sexual health resources. It's not funded through the university, but the university now does allow those resources to be funded through the students. For this assignment, I'd like for the students to choose an issue that we've covered in this seminar and create an argument for it, and create an argument as to why the campus should change their current position on that specific issue. Then I would like for them to find evidence that back up their argument and create a petition that could be signed by the students that could bring attention to that issue. I'd like to close out with a quote from Gandhi. "Where there is fear, there is no religion." These honor codes create a sense of fear, a fear of diversity, a fear of change, and fear of resources. This is definitely an issue that needs to be addressed. And I hope that this seminar shines some light on those issues. Thank you for listening.